Assalamu alaikum student. Dr. Naveed Shah, your course instructor is here. Today this is our 27th lecture. In this lecture we will talk about gene or allele frequencies. So let's start. What is allele? An allele is an alternative form of a gene. Gene actually work in the form of a pair, and one member of that pair is called allele. It is located at a specific position on a specific chromosome. Organisms have two alleles for each trait, like R capital, or small, or we say T capital, T small. Gene for seed shape in pea plants exist in two forms. One form or allele for round seed shape, shown by R capital, and other for the wrinkled seed shape, that is R small. What is allele frequency? Frequency of any given allele in a population relative to all the other alleles at the same locus is known as allele frequency. Allele frequency can be calculated by using this formula. Allele frequency is equal to number of copies of particular allele in a population divided by total number of all alleles for that gene in a population. What are the factors that alter allelic frequencies? There are different factors which we will discuss one by one. Is a mutation, genetic drift, bottleneck effect, and founder effect, migration, selection, non-random matching, and inbreeding coefficient. First is mutation. Mutations are the source of new alleles in the gene pool. Mutations are essential for evolution. Once a mutation occurs, the allele frequency is changed. Alleles resulting from unfavorable mutation are selected against and only remain in the gene pool if they are recessive, remain hidden in heterozygotes. Neutral or silent mutation are not acted upon by selection. For example, a change in a base code GGG to GGC, इस केस में G जो है वो GGC में चेंज हो गया है. दैट कोड्स फॉर द सेम अमाइनो एसिड. The same protein is made. No change result from this mutation. In this way, mutations increase opportunity for evolution of adaptations different from characteristic of ancestral population. These mutations will affect the frequency of the alleles. Second factor is the genetic drift. Genetic drift was explained by Sewell Wright in 1931. So this is called Sewell Wright effect. Genetic drift is the change in allele frequencies of a population due to random chance events such as natural disasters. Genetic drift can happen when a natural disaster or similar event randomly kills a large portion of the population. The remaining survivors may have allele frequencies that were very different from the previous population. Such a phenomena known as bottleneck effect. Bottleneck effect is actually population may be suddenly reduced in numbers. In the case of bottleneck effect, what happened? Population may be suddenly reduced in numbers, usually from a catastrophic environmental event. For example, fire, flood, or drought, or by sudden severe selection pressure, often human activities, for example, rapid habitat destruction, introduction of predators like this. After the event, population may recover to grow again to return to the normal level. Look here, this is a bottleneck concept. As population numbers drop rapidly, it is likely that range of alleles decreases and frequency of alleles changes. When small population subject to genetic drift, इस केस में आप देख रहे हैं स्टूडेंट कि ओरिजिनल पॉपुलेशन अगर दिखाई गई है बॉटल में, और ये ग्रेजुअली बॉटल नेकिंग इवेंट हो रहा है, जिसमें 1 बाय 1 इंडिविजुअल जो है वो ओरिजिनल पॉपुलेशन को लीव कर रहे हैं, और फर्दर जो पॉपुलेशन हमारे पास आ रही है वो है इसकी सर्वाइविंग पॉपुलेशन. नेक्स्ट इज द फाउंडर effect. Another way genetic drift can occur if a portion of population separate from the old population to start a new population. We may say new island. The alleles in new group will be found at higher frequencies than in the original populations, a phenomena known as founder effect. In extreme cases, a founder population may be a single individual, like wind-blown seed. Next is the migration. Migration is the movement of individuals from one population to another, or the movement of breeding individuals into or out of the isolated populations. This results in evolutionary change because alleles move with the individual. We call this movement gene flow. In case of migration, two terms used: immigration and emigration. Immigration is actually individuals migrate into a population. We can say rushing of the individual into a population. While in case of emigration, individuals migrate out of a population. In case of immigration, number of the individual will increase and population size will also increase, while in case of emigration, individuals migrate out, so the population size will decrease and number of individuals will also decrease. Both processes allow for gene flow between populations. Gene flow may change the frequency and or the range of alleles in population. If populations are large, migration may have little or no effect on allele frequency. Yes, population size is actually better. Population size effect on the allele frequency. Large population, migration have no effect on the allele frequency. However, if populations are small, migration may have a big impact on allele frequency. इस केस में देख रहे हैं जहाँ पे इस तरह इंसेक्ट दिखाए गए हैं जो कि डिफरेंट कलर के साथ हैं। तो आप देखते हैं कि जब दो पॉपुलेशन अलग अलग हैं उनमें जब माइग्रेशन इमिग्रेशन या एमिग्रेशन की फॉर्म में हो रही है तो किस तरह इंडिविजुअल्स के नंबर जो हैं वो कम या ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं इसमें। नेक्स्ट केस इज द सिलेक्शन। The force of natural selection tends to reduce genetic variability of populations in a way that increases adaptation. It does so by removing or reducing frequency of some phenotypes and increasing frequency of the other. Environmental factors such as biotic and abiotic factors act as a selecting agent of phenotype. When environmental factors change, different phenotype will be selected for. As phenotype is largely determined by genotype. Successful genotype alleles will increase in frequency in gene pool. Favorable alleles increase in frequency in a gene population, in a gene pool, while unfavorable alleles decrease after a certain number of the generations. Frequency of all alleles and phenotypes might change so that the population becomes reproductively isolated from others of that species. It is now a new species. Three kinds of the selection cause changes in the normal distribution of phenotypes in a population. First is the stabilizing selection. Stabilizing selection eliminates those phenotypes most different from the normal, thus reducing frequency of phenotypic extremes. Stabilizing selection using phenotype variation within a population of butterflies. As an example, imagine a butterfly population that shows continuous variation in wing color. Suppose there is a shift in the environment so that forms at either end of the curve are selected against over time. If the environmental pressure remains constant, more extreme forms will be eliminated. Eventually, intermediate phenotypes will become predominant in the population. Student, you can observe in this figure the shade, or we say color of butterflies, how variation of color occur and what type of the phenotype is becoming dominant over the other. Second is the directional selection. This selection is always associated with environmental change. For example, evolution of a horse is a good example of directional selection, in which a small forest dwelling animal, that is Hyracotherium is a small forest dwelling animal, had to undergo successive changes in its body, which you can observe on extreme left. Small animal change in its body when the environment changed from forest to grassland, giving rise to a tall, fast running grazing horse. There are different intermediate stages of Hyracotheriums and equus. Third is the disruptive selection. And disruptive selection eliminates average phenotype types and encourages the extremes. This tend to result in a distinct phenotype in the same population. For example, animals that can avoid predation by being a certain color. There are cases of non-poisonous butterflies evolving directional color changes that make them look like poisonous butterflies because their predators tend to avoid color of poisonous butterflies. Descriptive selection मीन एक्चुअली स्टूडेंट कि यहाँ पे बटरफ्लाइज अपना कलर चेंज करके तो अपने आप को शो करवाती है कि वो एक डेंजरस टाइप की पॉइजनस टाइप की बटरफ्लाई है, जिससे उसका प्रीडेटर जो है वो अवॉइड करता है. सो इन दिस वे दिस बटरफ्लाई प्रोटेक्ट हिज सेल्फ फ्रॉम हिज एनिमी. Next is the non-random mating. Non-random mating means that individuals of many species have a choice about which partners to mate with. The result of non-random mating is that some individuals have more opportunity to mate than other and thus produce more offspring than others and more copies of their genes. Next is the inbreeding coefficient. The mating of closely related individuals such as cousins self-fertilize plants, which tends to increase the number of individuals that are homozygous for a trait. Inbreeding coefficient represented by F capital. F capital measures the probability that two genes at any locus in an individual are identical from the common ancestor of the two parents. This means the degree to which two alleles are more likely to be homozygous like A capital or A small, rather than heterozygous, that is A capital A small, in an individual, because the parents are related to each other. So student, this is all about allele frequency or gene frequency.